Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about. Kachu! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Inzaghi! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Great defending, strong and determined.
That looks a good ball through.
And this is Rui Costa. Swings in. Ibrahimovic! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And they're not going to make any further progress now. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at...
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gattuso. Kukcu. Filippo Inzaghi. And this is De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. And that pass just didn't quite work. Stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And here's Lewandowski. Played back in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ambitious ball here. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Baggio has got himself a free kick. And it's Bergomi. Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That is lovely. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Baggio. Shot could be on. Has a shot! No, not quite.
Rui Costa clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Eder Militao.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Milan have it back and can go again. And this is Inzaghi. That is ended up in no man's land. Kukçu. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. And he's gone looking for safety.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Adriano. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Early ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Ibrahimovic. It's a goal kick. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta gets rid without sophistication. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out
And a quick
pumped.
reminder today that parking in
No
the
goals
area
at this
around the
stage, but
stadium
certainly
is
not
strictly
devoid of
forbidden.
action.
Please
It is
use parking
0-0
provided
here
by the
at
club or
half-time.
any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he thumps it clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Eder Militao.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't squeeze it through. Searching passes played there. Oh, good ball! Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, important interception. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. And this is Rui Costa. Decent chance! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Bergomi, the man synonymous with solidity.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, and pull it! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan have their second corner now.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that has put paid to that. Pullet. Looking to play him in. Well, that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. McTominay really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's shifting. Lewandowski! And the pass is intercepted. Can he finish? They've done it! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has been cut short. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 11, De Bruyne. Number 24, Kukçu.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Number 17,
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
coming
And
on
he
the
was
field.
quick to react.
Number 20,
Stojkovic.
Mbappe. Number 21, Bruno
And back to the keeper they go.
Number 22.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this,
Number
Peter.
3,
They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism
Number
until the
6,
very end, though.
Ruben Neves.
Veron. Adams makes the interception. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. The final 5 minutes. And it's McTominay. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. He's through here. And this is Vieri. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Added minute has been indicated.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And they're back on the ball again. And now they can clear their lines. Now can he find it? Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Perfect place. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.